I actually have a question. I actually want to have a question. Is my mic too loud?
No, it's good
No.
enough. Sometimes you talk over people though, but because
Oh,
you
I'm
do
sorry.
talk a lot.
I'm very sorry about that.
Don't worry, just pay attention.
Alright, let's go down the category.
sir.
Alpha's a commander-in-chief. He's useless. Joseph is commander-in-chief.
The
He's
only
alright, but he's...
person that I'm really waiting for is V2. He needs to be here.
Yeah, B2 has some. But Joseph itself, he's completely fucking useless.
Yep. I know what V2 wants to say.
What does he want to say then?
Will be discussed in the meeting.
Dirk,
Right.
are you seeing what Joseph is actually sitting in right now with two of his friends?
Yes, a negotiation unit.
That makes no sense.
Nope, because they use it as a Rust channel.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, though Joseph is negotiation TO, so it makes sense of him being in the channel. But
Yeah, but still it doesn't make sense him playing another game, sitting in that channel.
true. But it happens quite a lot.
Oh, no shit. All you can do, you simply change one of these channels and you just add it, oh, Rust, they're playing Rust. Not that difficult, it takes about a few seconds to do it.
That's true.
Only he's definitely trying to be a lazy ass, but he's a kid.
Buddy joined your channel.
Chief Inspector Koshu.
How do I respond to a message?
Respond to what message?
I got a message from Jimmy.
You
Where?
respond the same way he responded to you. What's with this guy? Castle or whatever his name is pronounced. Dirk, do you know?
Who?
The guy is Chief Inspector
Chief Inspector.
Castle.
Kuzwan.
Kuzwan.
User joined your
Yeah,
channel.
Kuzwan is one of the people we have played with for some time.
Okay.
But he has not actually played with ARG a lot yet, but yeah, he is considered part of the group, I guess.
Why is he a channel admin?
Yo, Blazer.
Shop.
Is he? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I am going to message everyone that is on my friend list. That is online.
Did the meeting already start?
No, not yet. It
No,
starts
no,
in
not yet.
5-ish, a little bit more.
Because
7
we have a
minutes.
cop meeting, so that's gonna be bad.
I know, don't worry about it. We won't take long, or we actually will, but
Doesn't matter.
it'll be a matter of choice.
I believe we also were recording, so if you have a valid excuse to leave the thing, we grant you abstinence.
I kinda won't get ranked up unless I go to the police meeting.
Yeah.
If you since
you
you're
need
gonna
to
be
go.
police and you feel that's important to you, then feel free being on that meeting then.
Yeah,
We'll be recording.
we've got like 5 people of the police that will go to this police meeting. So,
You also will not be
or
part of
6
this.
actually. Or maybe V2 as well, which would be 7.
Well, that would be completely weird, because then we're gonna have the pointless of this meeting.
Well, this meeting isn't entirely pointless, but V2 needs to be here. I'm gonna give him a call. 1 second.
What is a police meeting today?
Yeah, 7:30.
I could try and say this. I might need to go, you know, because the new might bring up some valid points.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be simply gonna mash a bunch of guys and just make an Alta server from scratch. Or to a Noah, I guess.
Hello.
Cat Blazer.
Call me?
Said, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Hopefully you get promoted, eh?
Yep.
Fuck this, I'm gonna do.
By the way, just poke me when the meeting starts, okay? I'm playing World of Warships.
World of Warships?
That's a game I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
Warship.
Epsilon,
Most of
was
the
that
g-
a,
mo-
was that a squeaker inside chat?
Yes.
Ah, that explains a lot.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
No, I know,
User
I know.
left
it
your
wasn't you.
channel.
Epsilon, how is Joseph?
Oh my god.
What was again who made the Coast Guard thing idea?
This Infinity guy is a guy we know from a few servers back.
Alright, there's the flag for to give you all a heads up.
Um. What is this?
This is
Yeah.
Altus colony flag.
The what colony?
Colony flag for Altus.
Ah. Oh, cool.
I can give you the Altus flag as well, but you probably already know that one.
Haha.
Wow, this is pretty cool. The actual flag of actually Altus is actually a Triton.
A Triton?
Yeah, in the middle of the flag is a Triton. So there's basically 3 stripes straightly down. So blue, yellow, blue. A black Triton.
Send it.
Sure, let me see which one was the best.
A trident. Hmm.
Okay, so that's the actual flag of the country.
Of Altus.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the colors are similar to Sweden.
Yeah, it is. We have a cross. Cross.
Is there a meeting now, my friends?
No.
Nearly.
It's gonna be in a few
Yeah, it
minutes.
should be in like 1 minute now.
And that's the flag of Alta in the game.
What are these?
These-
What are these for? The symbols, the flags.
They're not symbols, they're basically part of the game. They're just basically showing off the flags existing in the game. You got the Altus colony flag. You got the Altus flag. That's the Altus colony link. And then you got the actual flag of the country, I think.
Let's see.
Will be the stripes with the Triton. Or, I mean, I can't pronounce it correctly, because I'm... Because the colony flag is with the United Kingdom flag at the top corner, at the left corner, and the symbol with the...
Channel switched.
Hello?
We're already starting. Hey, what's up, Dirk?
You coming for the meeting?
Yeah, is it now?
I don't know. Vito isn't here. I thought he would be.
Yeah. Well, shit.
I know.
Di- Okay. Just come down 1 second to the channel down. Just
Yeah,
1 second,
I'm
okay?
going down.
Not as many people on now.
Buddy joined your channel.
Then Dirk just come up to Alpha channel.
Buddy left your channel.
God fucking damn it.
Channel switched.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the meeting going to be about?
The meeting is about the next choice of what we are going to do as a group. We've got 3 choices. V2 has laid out some new rules for the Trusted Corporation, which he got assigned to by Josh and some other founders, which I will let you see. Then the option number 2 is we become a separate unit within the police, which was explained this morning, where some of the questions I can answer and some of the questions I cannot. And option number 3 is to fully go rebel.
Mhm.
And that's basically what I think this meeting
The whole meeting's
should be
about?
Yeah. It's not a long meeting, but this is important of what we are going to do next, because everyone is bored and everyone wants to have fun.
Yeah.
This is deal breaking, yes or no, basically.
Yep.
Alright?
Alright, try to get someone to make the...
Stropple.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Alright, thank you
I'll
very
jump
much.
down again. Just
I did one.
get
Yeah.
Joseph and T and Clumbans if you're ready, and let's go.
Channel switched.
What was about Dirk?
About what's going to be discussed at the meeting, which you will hear in a second.
Oh, so quite wondering what's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dirk. I misactually understood. That flag was not part of it. The actual flag is the Greek flag. Because the island belongs to Greece.
I know. I was wondering because this is a flag from Arma 2, or
Fun.
Arma 3, really.
I had a double second because I'm wondering. The Greeks. In the old days, Greeks were kind of the most strongest military.
Buddy joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Now it's
Okay.
filling up.
No, it's Caster. Wait, Caster, are you in the gang anywhere?
I'm in ARG, yeah. An official member.
Yeah, boy.
That's actually really good, since Caster yesterday had a chat with V2. Since V2 is not here and he only briefly told me what things was about, Caster can explain a lot
Buddy
more,
joined your channel.
which is good.
Buddy joined your channel.
Alright.
Buddy joined your channel.
Keith, break up.
What's up?
I'm just saying, I like who's one, how you doing, mate?
No, what's up, man? I'm doing alright. You?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Alright, Alpha. V2, man.
Yep. But B2's not here.
Okay, well, I guess he told you what to talk about, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm
well,
not
yeah,
supposed to
me
hold
and
this
Dirk know
meeting.
about it. Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion, or from what I think, it's just about the Rebel and Corp issue we have.
Yes.
As well the issue we have with cops at the moment.
Yes.
Okay,
Not me, specifically not me, but the gang in general. Kind of much, I've been experiencing this myself, I've heard cops doing this, and I've seen them myself. Every time I ask, should we call in Corp for backup or anything, like, every time I get denied. I'm not sure why. I'm saying this to Kuzwan and Caster. I'm not sure what my gang or Corp in general have done to the cops.
It's not
I can-
anything, it's because you're not cops.
Yeah, I can say on behalf of the
Don't
cops,
choose
it's
one.
some operations, they don't require corp simply because you guys are not cop.
Okay, but the thing
At
is,
the Fed, for example,
Your
we only
channel
call
was
cops. We only call cops if corps. If shit really hits the fan and if we're really getting wrecked, then we need you guys to rescue. You know.
the
But
thing is,
lately it's
for
not happening.
example,
That's the thing.
when for the past 2 days, ERF have been doing 2 feds without us doing anything about it. And every single one of them, but one, I've asked, can we call in Corp, and I've been denied every single time. I'm not sure why, but that's an example. So in my opinion, we should abuse corps more, if that makes sense.
I
For example,
don't.
when we can't respond to something, let them do it. Let them have fun, cause you guys know for a fact they don't do much. Corp is the most boring thing you can be, and if a cop asks you to help them, they will be gladly to help you guys, you know? Myself, if cops asked us to help them, we would be very, you know, happy, and we would be really happy to help them. But as I said, I don't play much as a corp, so I'm not sure. So Dirk, you're gonna have to explain from your perspective.
Alright, from my perspective, Nadim, could you mute your mic?
No, he didn't.
Alright.
Weren't you gonna record this?
I am recording.
Oh, okay.
I'm recording on OBS. Furthermore, on my perspective, looking at the relationship between corporation and the police, police have been jammering us about us acting as police, and that seems to me the reason that they are not calling us in anymore. Yesterday, me, V2 Man, and Cassatroy had a chat in the internal affairs office of the police, and we explained this to Cassatroy. And later, Cassatroy, Rootbox, Brian Baggerty, and V2 Man had a chat about what they can do and what can be done to help this out. Now, basically, me
User
and
joined your
V2
channel.
have decided, or at least thought about 3 options that we can do to continue our career on this server. Those 3 options will be explained, but first I'm going to tell you all of them. One is merge with the police force. I'll explain that later, or maybe Rootbox will. The second choice will be continue as Trusted Corporation with a new set of rules, which we also have made, and I think the founders still need to approve them, and the police force obviously. And the third choice that we can do is switch to rebels altogether. So we will not be police, we will not be corporation anymore, we will just be rebels. Just like ERF, but then not like ERF because they are...
They're cancer.
Yeah.
Dick-ish.
Alright, basically the new rules, Alpha just posted a document. If you open that document, you can see a lot of corporation rules, and below that you can see some Trusted Corporation rules that are added to make things more exciting for us, for our gameplay, to play as a team again. If you have free time, please go over these rules and decide afterwards. Yes, Alpha?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys, since we are a Trusted Corporation, the founders and everyone had put the effort in to whitelist us, okay? So they don't want us to be breaking rules or shit. So if we're gonna stay as corporation, if everyone votes as corporation, okay, we're gonna have to follow those rules like exactly, without breaking them.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna have to be strict with those rules.
That is also described in the rules, but thank you for pointing that out. The third option would be switching to Rebel, where we would all gather money as corporation for Rebel, since I think that's the smartest thing to do. Or you could go to Rebel and gather money while you are being a Rebel. Rootbox and or Castor Troy, could I give you the word about option number 1, merging with the police?
Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah, can you explain it for the guys?
Well, it's going to be hard to explain because it hasn't been set. It's just an idea at this point. Because when V2 came to us last night, he had a lot of concerns about ARG and the police and all that. We went through it, and one of the suggestions was that the trusted guys, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be like 35 members straight off, but the trusted guys would have to, we could form a unit, police unit, so you would actually be police officers.
Yeah, I can explain that because it was my suggestion. So basically, V2 read out a list of your rules. I'm sorry, I don't know who was talking there. Who was I talking to? Was that you, Dirk?
No, that was V2.
Oh no, but
Yes.
you were talking there, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, all right, Dirk. So what he did was he suggested these rules, and I said, I'm going to be really, really honest with you, V2. What you're describing here is being the police, but you'll never be the police, and there'll always be this this conflict of interest between the police and Trusted Corp, right? So I would just spitballed an idea. I said, well, you know, one of the opportunities we could do is we could look to bring you guys into the police force. I need to create a unit that is going to control the drugs on the island. Potentially the good idea is that we find a way that we can get a unit with you guys. I said that, you know, it's only an idea, and it would have to be following, you know, my police force. You'd have to integrate into that, so there's going to be a loss of power, which is going to be a problem for you guys, right? Because you've got a really good, an impressive system set up. So we just basically thought of an idea like that.
No, most of us can improvise pretty goodly. It would not be a difficult to interact with becoming cops or some sort of drug suppressing force, whatever you want to call it.
See, the thinking behind it, what Commissioner Rootbox, one of the thinking behind that is then, the whole server then, every person on there is instantly dropped. What the problem is that they've got with you, which is you're not police officers. You got weapons out, yeah, I'll give you permission, you can have them out if there's been a shot fight. It don't matter what permissions you've got, it don't matter how well you get on with me, it's the other officers that are part, I'm not going to say the problem, but part of our problem. Not the problem, but part of our problem. So if you've got APD in your name, if you are APD whitelist, it's all gone. They can't say a word to you then, because you are the police. And then as well, so say you was implemented in some kind of drug force, you'd also be the police. So then you could stop people, you could do everything that the police does as well. But obviously, you'd be, like Rootbot says, implemented in some kind of drug force, because we haven't got DEA anymore. I'm not going to say they were shit, but they were shit and they didn't work, so they've gone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were so obsessed with
looking
getting
good
money. Yeah, that's what they were interested in. It wasn't the roleplay aspect of it. So I think that was the main thought away. I think the one thing I just want to be really clear on here as well is that you have a really strong kind of working relationship, for the want of putting it quickly, with Castor, and I think that's brilliant, right? Brilliant for the server, brilliant for everything. The problem is, if PCSO Ward, for example, I'm not picking on you, comes up to you and says, put your gun on your back, put your gun in your backpack, you have to do it. You can't get salty about that, because that's him doing his job. You having a weapon out, in his mind, could cause a firefight. So when he tells you to put his weapon away, he's doing exactly the right thing. And I think because when you're with Castor, right, Castor's chief superintendent directly below me, he absolutely has the authority to tell you to keep it out. But because it's hard for the police force at the moment to have that message passed around, you're going to land in Kavala and someone's going to run over and say, don't do that, and then you're going to say, he told me you can do that, and then he's going to have to go and speak to him. So when V2 was explaining all of the problems and explaining to me how, you know, they feel like they should be trusted more, the easiest thing in my mind was, well, you should be the police then, and then you won't have the problem.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Of course you can, Blazers.
Well, this is a simple thing, probably known to everybody. If you guys walk with your guns out there, you're probably going to be targeted by Corp. Well, your guns are so, like, special, okay? It's like a magnet grabbing idiots, okay? When you walk with them, literally, every asshole who's a rebel, he's just going to come to you and try to rob you. It's going to cause a lot of troubles for us if you're in Kavala, but right now it's a safe zone, so, I mean, other cities might...
Another problem with you boys having your guns out is that rebels will ask, oh yeah, they can have the guns up, why can't I? And it starts, you know, getting to this, like, to the period when it becomes like a big deal and they post on the forum and stuff like that. So, me or anyone else, any police officers doing that, it's literally their job. They're doing it just to, you know, sort stuff out and not cause problems. Kind of.
And Joseph's right. So if I'm out on patrol with somebody and you guys jump out your car with these massive weapons on, I would absolutely say nothing to my officers pointing a gun at you and telling you to put your hands up. I would expect them to protect their lives like that.
I have a question, because Combat Wolf and Dylan are trying to get in, but they can't. Is it closed or something?
What?
I think the password has changed.
Oh,
Password
right,
should be...
Password is IRG Kevin.
Yeah, let me just message him that. Hold on.
I just want to say one thing as well. when the one time I saw you guys ARG in the garage, Cavallo garage, with your guns out, and there was a firefight, and I told you guys that like I did not tell you anything about your guns out, and then the Civ came up to me and he asked me, "Why do you allow them to have their guns out?" And I said, "They're apart from the ARG private military contract. I trust them enough. They're a trusted corp." And then he's like, "Oh, so they're getting special treatment now." So I think that's one of the reasons we stopped doing that.
Exactly.
Because usually we would, if like, it would be kind of metagaming, yes. But if I heard like Dirk's voice or V2Man's voice or Joseph's voice, I would know that they are ARG, and I would see according to the uniform that they are ARG. So I'll just let them be, you know. I'm not gonna hustle them. But
I wouldn't say that's metagaming, because when I listen to people's voice and I say, "Oh, is that you, V2?"
I do
that all the
time. Yeah, I done it. He was a medic, and then he never said a word to him. And then when he started talking, I was like, "All right, man, how you do?" You know what I mean? So I do that as well.
Yeah. But my point is though that we really don't mind you guys. It's nothing personal against you. If it was up to us, we would just continue acting like we were. But it came from the civilian population and the rebel guys. They just said, "Oh, so they're getting special treatment now. What is this? The police is corrupt
and you're right,
now."
Kuzwan, because and I'll share this with you guys, right? And I appreciate you all going to like this, but I have very clear standards set by the founders, right, for things they want to see, and they tell me on a daily basis that the corp guys think they're police, and I need to ensure that my officers are reminding them they're not.
Right, then.
So do you know what I'm saying? So if you are blaming the police, right, which you're fine to do it, and I have an open door policy, and come talk to me about anything, right? So if any of my police officers cause you guys distress, I want you to come to me calmly and we'll talk about it. But you've got to bear in mind that it isn't instigating from the police force. If it is, it's an individual case and it will be dealt with.
Alright, then we'll add this as well. Seen, even actually, I can say Columbians have seen really regards of self-preservation from most young cadets. Well, but I can also add, if this is a large problem with we actually being a corporation and all that, and then everybody's arguing about it, then I just simply suggest just disband the whole trusted corporation thing and just change it to something more suited for everyone.
I would suggest NATO.
That's
like,
what
you
I
guys,
started.
You guys could have your own patrol channels, your own.
You know what I
speak
suggest?
ranks.
I don't think we should suggest anything. I think that's completely their choice, right? And I want you guys to stay here and play here, and I want you to be happy while you do it.
Right, and
the problem is not in that we want to leave. The problem is in that we are currently not having fun the way that we are playing. So we're trying new stuff and trying to find new stuff. And if that is not going to happen like this, where we still can work together with the people that we play a lot with and like to play with, for instance, you people, we're actually kind of forced to switch to Rebel, which I won't want, actually.
Okay.
But
my own personal opinion, I'd be happy if you guys were Rebels. I think it would give us some.
The problem
More
is
firepower.
we would cause a lot of problems. Like
No, it's because you guys are ARG, not ERF, so you're gonna RP more. I know that for a fact.
Of course, but Kuzwan, the thing is, with being a corp, we are restricted and stuff. But as rebels we can do everything.
no.
Yeah,
We can almost do everything.
Yes, exactly.
And we don't want, because last time, I'm gonna be honest, last time we played on a server called Nitrola Gaming, the server was popular until we joined and played as rebels. We took over the server, 20 people patrolling like rebels, no one dared to do anything against us. When we left, the server died.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right?
Exactly.
That's the problem. When you become too powerful and too much like that, it don't matter what I say, the police will target you, everybody will target you, and I don't know how much fun that would be for so long.
And then every time they see us, oh, it's ARG again, oh, it's ARG. We don't want to be like BWC. We don't want to be like that.
Or like,
SOE.
what's it called? Like whoever, SOE, the old, what's it called?
Old
The old Amrock. Whoever knew the old Amrock.
Yeah, they were terrible.
SOE.
Right?
They were
At the
terrible
end,
because they were
terrible.
too strong. They were too powerful. That everyone started honestly, I think everyone started leaving the server because of them. Well, but that's up to you. However you want to think of it.
Yeah, that's your choice how you move that, guys. All I was trying to do was think of a suggestion that would help, right? That was my only option. I was trying to help.
But in the old Armark, there was a group who actually played as a corporation a lot, and they're called ArmSec.
Oh, I remember them. I remember them. I literally talked about them today with.
But you not think then money was kind
Joseph.
of relevant?
I think.
So people did plat runs because they needed money. It's probably the problem. The economy's
Bizarre,
fucked.
Bombs like they spend a lot of time actually fucking with the rebels.
I remember
I
I'm
would
sick.
get like what I was suggesting to V2 as well, which is my other option. I don't know if he spoke to you about this. Is I would sign contracts for Corp to protect areas of the island. I would
That
be
would
happy
make
to
sense.
commission that as,
Yeah.
as you know, as a
PMC.
as an offshot of the police, and if that meant that I could keep more officers on the roads, driving around, stopping people, role playing, I'd be happy to do that.
Okay, so Dirk, I think there's enough people on this channel right now to send out the what's it called? The straw poll?
Yes, I think so too. I've made a straw poll, which everyone may fill in that is in this channel. Let me get.
Did you
the
make
right
the
link.
option with the that Rubel just offered, like PMC, and you guys can run some places on Altus and all of that?
I'm going to
'Cause I
add
would vote for that.
real quick. Yes, I'm going to add that.
But the one thing I'm going to tell NATO, never going to happen.
All right, fair enough.
Because
Just,
NATO is a military force. They belong to a nation. Nations. They're not really set for police activity, anything like that.
No, I meant like a standalone department.
Yeah, because
Or-
I've been to a server when there's a military. It's not really amusing to be a military guy at all.
All right, fair enough.
It just goes straight out of the group of actually roleplay activity in a way. You want to keep it to a minimal to other contractors or company, whatever you want to actually go about.
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
Some
I'm
sort
up
of
for
task
anything,
force.
to be honest. I don't know about the rest of you in the gang, but I'm up for anything.
But the idea of integration with the force and adding some sort of second or a group who actually deals with some activity of illegal transporting of goods, whatever you want to actually call it for, it's a good idea. Because then it's going to stop a lot of arguing about these people are actually doing that and they have that going around with guns and all that. It's going to stop mostly everything. That means we have to understand which one is going to be a supervisor over this.
Well, you have your own internal structure, so
Yeah, most of us know each other, we know each other how we work, but
basically whoever runs ARG can, if we go for that option, can have a a direct line to the commissioner and his force, and we can agree units. And so the likes of, I'd be happy if Castor ran that, but I would want to talk to Castor about it and make sure that it it didn't get out of control where it slips between you guys thinking that you are cops or whatever. I'm putting that quickly. I'm not saying you think that.
Yeah, we understand.
Alright, guys. Yeah.
Go
We
ahead,
just
Alpha.
sent out a straw poll, right? With that straw poll, it's all the options we have right now. Same thing, becoming rebels, keep going as trusted corporation, become the PMC, and specified areas that we control, and merge with the cops, like Rootbox said. But merge with the cops, Rootbox, you said that is just an idea, right?
Yeah, we'd have to
the
bottom that out.
PMC part is also an idea, but if the majority of the people choose one of those ideas, we can work things out and see what fits us, what fits the police, and what fits the rest of the server. We can also discuss that with the founders. Go ahead, Epsilon.
Yeah. So basically, but I'm listening the whole time. But basically, two of the options are not like really working, because if we turn to the police, still you will still be active, and then the rebels are still gonna be like, "Yo, what's happening? Like, we can't do shit." And then if we turn to the rebels, the police is gonna be like, "Well, we can't do anything."
No. If you guys turn to rebels, it actually would give to the police some more things to do.
The
But it's
problem is
completely up to you
it
guys.
will make it all unbalanced.
Yeah.
not necessarily.
It
Yeah,
will.
but that depends on how you
Unnecessarily.
act as a rebel.
It actually should
Yeah.
make it unbalanced.
Good
And let's
point.
remember, right? If you guys want to go rebel, it's completely your choice.
Yes.
If you're asking me
That
outside
guy
of a
just said
game,
it right. Yeah, it depends how you act as
Yeah.
a rebel.
it's just exactly what I was about to say, Caston. You're bang on. If you guys are gonna firefight with us sometimes, but roleplay at other times, I'm all for that, man. Because ERF do not want to talk whatsoever.
I just want to kill.
Yes,
They want to loophole through whatever rule it is to turn the server into wasteland as soon as possible. And what will happen, guys, is they will make mistakes, and slowly but surely, more and more of them will get points, get bans. They'll hang themselves, right? They've already laid the rope out.
Alright.
That's correct.
Do I vote? Can I vote?
Yes, you can vote.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
I
vote?
feel blessed.
Yes,
Or is it
everyone
all
in the
of
channel
them?
can vote.
I'm in out.
Where's the where's
Just
the
want to let the
shop?
cops know,
It's in
guys.
the
We've got a meeting that
it's in the
starts in
channel.
5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Please.
I've got to go then, boys.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Same.
let's just vote.
Yeah, just vote, and we can maybe talk later sometime
Sure
about
thing.
this.
And
Anyway,
Castor, I don't want to talk to you about some things.
Yeah, I've got a meeting in a minute.
yeah, it's probably regarding medic. Anyway, one last word. If you vote for these two ideas, we will do everything within our power to make it work for us and for everyone else in the server. And by those words, if no one has another question, I'd say meeting dismissed.
Let's just wait for the straw poll to finish first.
No.
Alright.
We'll just everyone got the straw poll, and we'll just wait.
I just
Still-
voted.
Yeah, we still got 4 more people to fill it up, and then it should be good. Yeah.
Can I send this to Combat Wolf so he can?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Why isn't he in the channel?
Because he
Because he
can't
can't
join the
join.
TS.
Yeah.
User left
he's-
your
Oh,
channel.
alright.
Anyway.
His TS.
I'm up for the police meeting. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, meeting
see ya.
dismissed, boys. Thanks
Buddy
for
Right.
being
left your
here.
channel.
No
Thank
problem.
you
Left
all
your
for
channel.
coming and showing up. That was appreciated. Since this is like only half of our group,
User left your channel.
I am kind of disappointed in the people that did not come, even though they told me that they would. But I'm glad that you were here.
I do have a question. What was your guys' vote? I'm not judging your vote, but I just want to know.
Everyone can tell his vote.
Rebel.
I voted
Emerge.
Left your channel.
Well, I voted for I voted for the new rules because I actually want to know what's gonna happen then. But
I voted
Yes.
for Rebel.
Yeah, same.
I voted for cop.
Had enough.
Yeah, I
had
voted for
enough.
Rebel
Just
too.
want to wreck every cop that comes.
Seriously though, like yesterday, I had people in my own gang, yeah, blaming me for shit, yeah. So I go and they ask for permission to land in a certain area. I go, yeah, granted. After Chief Inspector told me to, then I get a bollocking from these guys 5 minutes later. Oh yeah, T, why'd you do that? And then I'm like, well, the fuck, I gave you permission. And they put the shit on me for no reason.
Who were the
Calm
people?
down.
I was there.
I
at the
did.
chopper
I
and-
did.
Okay.
I was
I
also
did.
at the chopper.
So it was Dirk, it was Clumbans, I don't know who else it was, but things I gave you permission to land at a certain area.
I
Me
know
too.
you gave
You
us
guys-
permission, and
Yeah.
I know that Kuzwan told us to back off, and I was
Yeah,
not
that's
mad
the
at
point.
you, I was mad at Kuzwan, because Kuzwan is the
Yeah.
one that told us to back off, and I specifically told him that we got permission from you, and he nonetheless said that we had to move. Anyway, I think
User
you
joined
guys
your
have a
channel.
police meeting to go to.
Yes.
Just
I'll see you in a
whatever.
minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good
get
enough,
trust. I'm
yeah.
fucking done.
Alright, sorry,
Thanks,
Robots.
guys.
Yes.
Night,
No
people.
problem. Thanks,
Joseph,
guys.
are you gonna play Rust?
Zero.
Left your channel.
Alright, Dirk. Looks like we have to discuss about this. The average votes. Now we get a vote. Other automatically will be straight. Or
I haven't
eliminated.
voted yet. Give me a second. I'm gonna vote in
Alright.
a second, guys. Why
Hopefully-
can't I close down the game? Oh my god.
Hopefully, will Lewis send that to Dylan too.
Yes. Anyway,
I'm gonna vote later, alright?
Well, it was a pretty good,
vote
pretty
right now,
fast
man.
In
meeting.
a second.
Buddy left your channel.
Alright, that means PMC will be eliminated. And
Honestly, I think half of the people that were here were cops.
yep.
Yeah, that is kind of true. We shouldn't have actually included Rootbox and Castor to vote.
doesn't really matter.
No,
Everybody.
it
kind
doesn't
of-
matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, didn't they vote?
Yes, they did.
They did vote, but Alpha.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, that we should include them into our plans, because of the reason that they have been doing a lot for us and have been trying to find
Oh, that's
solutions
true.
for us.
And they've been supporting us.
Yes,
quite a lot.
exactly. And if
Especially
we,
Casper has been helping us since
if
the
if
beginning.
we were to not involve them in our decisions, maybe they would have want a word in them. Maybe they've got some hell of a good reasons why they would vote for a certain thing. And the more opinions you can get, I think the clearer stuff gets. So yeah, but
All right, Dirk, I wanted to talk to you in the dev channel.
yes, I will join there with you.
All right.
Boys, I will see you in a second.
Channel switched. Buddy joined your channel.
All right, let's see here. Who were missing on the vote?
I don't know. I can't see who voted.
Damn, I should probably put it out in more details. All right, right now the PMC aspects of number 2 and 4 has been eliminated. That means it only relates to becoming a rebel and merging with the police department.
Yeah. One thing that I did not say is that number 1, merging with the police, is basically also becoming rebel, since we are going to be having a police slot, and if we are active as police, we join the police faction, so we join in the blue 4 slots. And if we are active as civilians, we join the civilian slots, which would mean that we would be rebel or corporation, whatever you choose. So basically, those two are integrated.
All right, that means we have to discuss more details between 3 and 1.
Yes, and we couldn't do that because of this police meeting, but I think
Yeah, we can do a little
that's
bit
good.
later.
Yeah, that's good actually, because this way you see what people want, and currently the highest amount of votes is going to
Rebel.
become rebels. Yeah.
So especially 50% of our member slots have been added.
Yeah, so to be honest, if 50%, like 50% of the votes goes to rebel,
that percentage will be 25% of most of our votes, so basically will be mine and a few others.
Which one did you vote for?
I vote for the merging with the police.
Alright, I voted for the become rebel, but that is because what Rootbox said about the freedom that we would lose, which I really don't like. That's like a con for me that I can't overcome.
Well, either way, my opinion, so long as I can enjoy the time with people who actually fun and actually can get good RP out of things, WOC, yeah, they have something to go for. But the ERF, they need to be spanked more often due to their arrogance and their stupidity of going around being too much forcing their ways.
I agree.
So if we become cop or rebel, both of them have equally power, so we can easily spank them from both sides. But if we become cops, or merging with a cop, becoming some sort of counter force for illegal goods traffic, like from drugs or whatever, you actually come up with whatever they want to think about. And that way we'll basically have the normal cops, and we will be basically the shield for the normal cops.
Mm-hmm.
And that way they can go around doing their shit. In a way, basically take the beating from the big boys.
About the part where we merge with the police, one thing that I did not mention was that we are going to be a unit just like the SAS, the SWAT basically. We wouldn't always be on our unit, we would also be normal cops. And the problem that I have with that is we are not sure when our unit will be called in or put on duty basically. We are not sure when or what our clothing would be, what gear we would have.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. That is also important to know. We need to clear that out. So basically, the two choices that are left are choose between Rebel and choose between the integration into the police force. And if those things are clear, we can, basically decide what we are going to do.
Right, but we need more discussion about this with the boys upstairs to see how they actually want to add the ideas and what we can see, what we can get forward to.
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise, I could look into changing this symbol for the gang. Like, you add, like, the Altus Colony flag in the background, and there you go. Like an APD symbol, whatever, special group. Or you can just keep it as is and you just pretend that's the sword for the freedom. Or democracy, whatever you want to come up with ideas. Use your imagination, I can say.
Exactly. That is all possible.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, we simply try to enjoy, but otherwise we can start switching Rebel now, or should we wait?
I am currently getting money to buy instant Super Rebel. So if we're going to switch, I got enough money to switch to Rebel, switch to Advanced Rebel, plus able to buy some shit.
Because to be able to switch both files and still having a lot of money is basically you need 23 million to actually stable.
Yes, basically yes. So I'm currently at 10 mil, which is pretty low.
Well, I'm gonna join as a separate guy because I don't want to get mugged by fucking retards every time metagaming in one way. Because every time they see ARG, they basically gonna fuck with you. It's been the most annoying part about being an ARG member.
I agree.
But basically, every time you have to go and hide and use another name. So now I'm Happy Goose. We're joining.
Happy Goose. Nice. Nice, I like that. Oh yeah, I see. I wanted to buy a pickaxe. Voila, I'm gonna do a run.
So right now I'm basically just gonna roll with the civilian minerals.
How much money? Oh, the diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do platinum.
I could roll with you as well.
Yeah, if you want.
I have a Tempest, but I don't have the one you have.
I suggest you go buy this one. It's only 140k and you make 1 million a run. And its chance of getting robbed is quite small since A, this is a fast vehicle, and B, they wouldn't go to so much trouble to get this vehicle.
And my vehicle as a Tempest, like 750,000.
Oh yeah, wait.